right now, and that comes with synergy.
Well, they just left Ike wide open, and so the big man knocks down the three.
I talked to him. He took a couple. I'm going to be really relaxed tonight. I plan on letting one go early, and he didn't lie.
He did not. A lefty move and a good move from Blake Harper. Bucket for Creighton.
He's one of the new faces.
He's taking another one. Why not?
On developing other aspects of his game, and he was out here working on his three-point shot. Speaking of three-point shooters, that young man made 69 of them last year. The typical Creighton big, right? The ability to stretch the floor when you're 6'10".
Little runner for Adam Miller. Nice move.
He's got such great composure.
He's going to shoot another one. Graham Ike. Amazing. Amazing. Dix at the free throw line. Knocks the first. And I think Greg McDermott's not all that happy with leaving Ike. Town kid.
And I think that's a little bit of an X factor too for him. And limited film, obviously, for the Zags to look at. You have to go back and kind of.
Ike. I think the Zags fans are looking for him to shoot another one of those from the outside. Smith pull up. Good.
But they like to see now.
He played good defense on that possession. Smith over the top. Huff.
Great pass.
Score.
That is an elite level pass. Good awareness by Harper to try to shift that defense and throw over the top. Creates that opportunity.
Three. That one no good. Ike's been the one guy to make shots from the outside for Gonzaga. Running the floor. Harper got down there. Not going to shoot that one. Smith from that elbow area got another one.
That's what you. The screening is so good by Creighton.
And McAndrew, he's got such a beautiful touch from the outside. Starting to get a little tired out there.
I think that's why there's 4 guys at the table ready to sub in.
Huff makes his move baseline. Good!
Great mistakes and misses against Oklahoma. He admitted that he was kind of shaking his head when he went to the bench. But how about the shooting here by Creighton?
Amazing on both. Ball for a while. He's been a very good player for a long while. He misses the first.
A big part of that is he wants an opportunity to win. He wants an opportunity to play in the NCAA.
Something because their offense is pretty good. And now another whistle. That's going to be against the Zags. With 11, we said the defense for the Zags might be ahead of the offense.
Never.
Good defensive possession here. Creighton, I don't think they got the shot off. They did not. Perry.
You said that so well.
Well, I practiced a little before the game. Ike, turnaround, good. He gave me a whole lesson about how to say it. I got to say it right. On the breakaway and a hard foul. Yikes. In and out. That one's good. That breaks a little.
To get his feet set underneath him. He shot 37% from beyond the arc in his final season at Eastern Washington.
Good defense by the freshman, and they're going to say kickball.
Guys, well, he's got a ton of international experience. Played on the Spain national team this past summer in Eurobasket.
Catch and shoot three for him is good.
He's on the floor.
Jalen Worley playing defense. Mark V was raving about his ability to defend. That's a reach-in foul, though, against the Principito.
That's what I'm going to call him for the rest of the year, by the way.
The little
Principito.
Harper banked it in. Blake Harper, the Howard transfer in the MEAC last season. Ventures wide open in transition. Answers with a three.
What a find in transition. If you're going to play point, have a wide open look.
Harper drove baseline. Venters cut him off initially. Harper, though, elevates right over the top.
I love his game.
The rebound by Harper. Wanted to outlet to Josh Dix. Decided against it. And then dribbles it off his leg. He's arguing that it went off the Zags, but I don't buy.
Familiar with Gonzaga. Had 24 and 8 against him last season.
Was arguably the star of Champ Week last year. Huh. Nice move. Good dish.
One of the best front courts in the entire country.
Here's Dix on the attack. Went right by Miller and then missed the layup, and they call a foul. He got knocked off. So far, you see those points in the paint number
that way tonight. And Dix is one of those guys that can really get going, by the way. I mean, you look at when he was at Iowa, he can score in bunches.
And he's not just an outside shooter. Miller, runner. On Friday down at Tempe.
Well, one of them.
He's got a few. Check one box.
Would be a good non-conference schedule.
Wow, Graves, Innocenti, nifty outlet, good catch, touch pass. And the ball movement, just classic Creighton basketball. McAndrew down the lane, got knocked down, and that's a foul. First table. Jackson, McAndrew rattled it out.
Maintain his position a little bit better at the defensive end.
They missed both free throws, though. Corner, three, no good. Long rebound. Now the Zags have an advantage. Miller lays it in.
Because we're going to be talking about this one in March. For both of these two teams, this game matters.
Dix drives, whistle, offensive foul. I think they call.
I get football's king. We can all acknowledge that, right? But the lifeline and these students here and the students at Creighton, they
totally agree. It's what makes this sport great. I think that's part of what Coach Greenberg is talking about, where if these two teams got to meet regularly, it's the styles matchup. So
UCLA, I mean, it's loaded, but that's what we're here for. I mean, to that we've been able to celebrate here tonight, who's the second active leading scorer in the country.
It's a Tuesday, so you got no NFL, you got no college football. Let's load it with some good college hoops. Nice hustle play by Worley.
Well, and that's the defense.
As we speak. That one goes down.
And 7 rebounds in that game against Oklahoma. Over the course of his career,
for Creighton. Final 2 minutes of the half. Down the lane, elevating and scoring, Nick Graves.
Beautiful split. Graham Ike.
It's a great nickname. It was his nickname in Spain. Ike makes his move. Ike scores again.
You can't let him get and burying you behind them.
Ike's got 13 points in 16 minutes. When he gets the ball down there, he's unstoppable. Graves again.
Change of pace. Turn up the speed one more time.
As well as the Zags are playing. Creighton's hanging in there. Innocenti, three. Good. Good screen. A little. Zags have 4 players with 2 fouls in the first half. Graves misses.
Throw attempted in the first half.
They got low post position very quickly. They didn't get him the ball. Now they get it to him. Ike makes his move and scores.
Guard to dump it down. You want assists? Throw it to Ike. And Ryan Nembhard figured that out.
Good advice. Harper drives and draws a foul.
He gets to the free throw line a ton. But what's most interesting about him is he spent his first
go. Ike grabs the board. Smith so fast down the court, lays it up and in.
He's got great end of year when he was at Iowa. He has not been a big factor in this game.
Ike passed up the 3, drives, pulls up, scores.
Most likely from the defensive player that's guarding him. I'm just going to go out on a limb.
Misses all over the place. TCU at NC State 1 Eastern on ESPN, and at Louisville at. Huff, I think he loves this matchup one-on-one with McAndrew. Getting closer, scores.
Physically and mentally ready to go up to a shot, and you see him bouncing into it. You see perimeter shooters do it before they get to their 3 or a pull-up mid-range jump shot. He just does it with his back to the back.
Big thank you to your extended family for all their service on Veterans Day. Huff fights for the offensive board and puts it in. That with Braden Huff, who's posted up down low. Catches from Ike. Huff, not this time. Grant Foster crashes the offensive glass and draws an information group. So we came to shoot around. Part of shoot around for a Brown.
Could have left. And instead, you stayed true to it. Why? And he said, I go in that practice facility every.
He is no doubt the best athlete, student, intern, SID in the country. From the big shot 3.
Only his second made field goal here in the second half.
Ike 3. Good! It's a player for a freshman. Venters takes the handoff.
Oh, good back cut.
Hits him and
5 that could probably make it.
Ike missed a shot, a rare miss. El Principito hits a 3.
They've also only shot 2 free throws here in the second half.
Graves just hoists one up. The big man had Saint-Exupéry pinned underneath. He tried to find themselves.
It allows you to go to the tape and talk about, okay, as he self-proclaimed, a little bit of a clunky offense, and it's been clunky here in the second.
3, no. Offensive rebound, Ike. Saint-Exupéry down the lane with the left hand.
Silky smooth. That's contested. Those are the threes you want to give up.
Again, just racing downhill. That's a goaltend. Count the basket.
4 from 3 and 5 turnovers. Make it 6.
Innocenti all the way. The second half scores.
Make it 7.
Steals it away. 2-on-1. Miller lays it in. Down low.
Another turnover.
Another one.
They are completely shaken at this point.
That's a kick ball.
Oklahoma had only 5 assists the entire game the other night. Creighton only has 5 assists. They force you to play a lot of one-on-one basketball into full minutes and the opportunity to be out on the floor. The growth is there for the team.
They're kind of like Gonzaga. They have a lot of really talented players, but you just wouldn't know it watching the last 13 minutes of ball. Graves lays it in.
This is rhythm dribble. This is a shot attempt.
Yeah, it's going up and it's going in.
Yeah. He just pounds and waits and
3 in and out. Worley, a little runner off the glass. That's a tough. Who came flying in, couldn't tip it up and in. Creighton lob and a dunk finish. Karem Kanan, who's playing for the Kanan in transition, missed the layup. Outlet and a block. Beautiful block.
Oh, they called the Tots last year. Now he's got a NIL deal there. I don't know if you can get one off of.
Harper pulls up baseline.
How nice is that move? I mean, you just, again,
college basketball is just poised to have a great year. I mean, players for the Zags are going to take the rest of this game off, and they earned it. Three in transition. That one's good.
That's what you see out of Creighton. I mean, that's.
Gianni down low, lays it in.
What an outstanding look.
Out of bounds, turnover.
Just disjointed.
Grant Foster,
hey,
this time hits a 3.
Reaction was something like, what? Today when we saw the news that Nico Harrison got let go, I went, huh, kind of predictable. I think you can.
Defied the laws of physics. Rebound.
Environment. What potentially can he be for this team moving forward?
Who, you know, maybe not the most polished offensive.
In 20 minutes for Creighton and 11 turnovers forced.
This is ugly, and Creighton's going to go home and not be real thrilled about this. I give
locked into detail. This was as impressive as a performance early in the season I've seen from Gonzaga. And you and I have been up here. This team, in particular, how they do it at the defensive end of the floor, is as impressive